Welcome back to the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly post game here. I'm going to be going through Lynchwood with the Butcher here. I'm doing this for a few reasons. One, I absolutely love the Butcher. Two, a lot of people say the Butcher isn't great because it's not the interfacer or conference call, and I disagree with that wholeheartedly. The other thing is I like to have non-matching parts on this, and I think they actually work better, and I'm going over that in a video as well. I have a bandit grip and a Torg stock. The Torg stock, because reverse recoil, this actually benefits the gun. And a bandit grip is nice with this because you have increased damage per pellet, and you have two more in the magazine, and with the Butcher's special effect of being able to add bullets to the magazine, that comes in very handy. The Butcher is actually one of my favorite guns for mobbing in the game. One, because its fire rate and DPS, and two, because its ability to put ammo back in the magazine makes it very reliable. As you see, I just tore apart those three guys there in no time at all. Oh, I got a little too close to my Quasar there. I'll try not to be so sloppy, but I'm playing a little more aggressive because it is a shotgun. And someone's got a shock pistol that I don't like. So I'm gonna aggressively throw some Quasars there, back up to a little bit of help here, and then shred these guys. See, that was a lot of enemies in a brief period of time there. And I'll pick that up because it's a shotgun. You see, with inertia and foresight, my reload speeds are a non-issue. And most characters have some reload speed negating. You see just how fast this absolutely rips apart enemies. I want to back him up. And you know my hatred for scavengers. What the heck? And they're weird hitboxes. As you can see, I was hitting that guy and he was taking absolutely zero damage. This is their backpacks. Whoa. That was close. That actually got my heart racing a little bit. Is that guy gonna get pulled? Nope. It didn't matter because he got destroyed. Where is that dude? Alright, I'm gonna go after these guys. There's a grenade. Where is this guy? I don't know why I threw a Quasar at him. Thought there's another guy over here. Here he is. And you see I'm also maintaining my ammo counts here. Just by ammo dropping from enemies. And because it's so ammo efficient... Where is this other guy? Oh, you die. And you've got some range on it as well. I can slaughter that guy at a decent range. I'm gonna wait to get him slayed because he does have a shield. Where are you running to? What you see there, it just rips through enemies. It's pretty solid on ammo compared to most shotguns. If I was doing that with the interface or a conference call, I'd probably be running really low or scary amounts of ammo. Oh, sleigh gun, I don't like that. That was a waste of Quasar. Usually a bunch of people come out of that door, but I did kind of run over this way a little bit more than usual. There they are. And you can see there with chain reaction, I almost killed those two in one phase lock. And that's just because the amount of pellets you're putting out and the speed of the fire rate. It doesn't have any special synergies with chain reaction, it's just the natural state of the gun is ridiculous with it. That doesn't exactly work for bore the way it does chain reaction, because chain reaction seeks enemies. But it is still a very solid bore gun, just because you're ripping through things. But not quite the chain reaction type. And I don't know if it's quite got the same synergy with Gage's skills and that same kind of family of skills. Where did that guy come from? You go over here. Okay, you don't go over there. Why do these enemies not listen to me? So disrespectful. I'm gonna save my grenades. I almost threw one there. But I like to have grenades for the sheriff, because she can be a little annoying. Kind of back up a little bit here. There's a few grenades going at me. Gonna deal with these fools. Oh, she's in there. Somewhere. She's pulling her. I can hold on to this box and not get Quasar'd. Did she die? There you are. See, even after that, ammo, no problem. I'm gonna get the scavenger up there because he's the most annoying. And I'm actually gonna shoot him in the lower body so I don't hit his backpack. And I hope this has kind of demonstrated why the Butcher is so awesome. I'm still sitting at really healthy ammo amounts for a shotgun. In one of the biggest ammo deserts in the game, and just absolutely destroying enemies. You know, I had that one fight for my life, which is completely my fault. You know, occasionally that happens with Quasars. But since then, there's been no troubles. I've just been wrecking the hell out of these enemies. The reload speed has not been an issue. There were a few times where I was reloading where I should have been shooting. But with the Butcher, you never know how long your magazines are going to last. But generally, they last a pretty good amount of time. Should be an enemy coming down. But most times, you know, I'm usually reloading post-kill in between enemies to make sure I get the most out of it. And when you do that, I've got, you know, inertia and foresight. So even when I don't have access to crits, This gun is an absolute monster. And here I am finishing off the map with just about 100 in the mag, which is not in the mag, but in my total capacity. Actually, there, yeah, 102. I think I actually gained ammo on that enemy. Now, the overall shotgun ammo capacity is 220, but finishing one of the biggest ammo deserts in the game at about half ammo is a really good thing. And that's not something you can say about a lot of shotguns. You know, even using the Jacobs and the Ravagers and some of those more efficient one-shot, one-kill ones, you're using, 4 ammo per shot on those, which can get a little scary. You know, this isn't a one-shot, one-kill gun, but you saw in some of those enemies, it was taking care of them in very few shots. As long as they're slagged and I had phase lock up. And with a rec fire rate, this thing is absolutely ridiculous. So that is the Butcher, one of my favorite guns to play with, and hopefully you saw how fun it was to use. All pearls do not suck, and this does not suck because it doesn't have the same DPS as the interfacer or conference call, and the DPS it has is better than most of those have spouted because they have not taken the red text ability into the gun, and when you do that you have to add probably at least about 50% to the magazine size, which really affects DPS. That would change this from 16 to 22 naturally. If I'm taking my skills into it, it's at 22 now, so if I was figuring out DPS with skills and stuff, I would count it having 33 shots per magazine. I think that's fairly reliable. So thanks for watching. If you guys have not really given the Butcher a chance, you should. Now with Oh My God, What the Hell dropping a guaranteed pearl of the first sets of pearls on OP8 kill, it's not a very hard gun to farm or get from them because there isn't a ton of pearls. It is a little tough to get the right parts on it. Now, although I'm using the Bandit grip, you don't really need that. Hyperion grips are still good. It's not even terrible with either Jacobs or Torg grips, although Jacobs would be the least of those 4. But it's good with a lot of different grips. Because the reverse recoil, now I've kind of spouted that I like the Torg stock, but Hyperion stocks are good on it. Bandit stocks don't do anything. They don't really hurt it or help it. Jacob stocks are not actually even terrible with it either. So you can really get a wide range of parts on it. You just don't want to get anything but a vertical grip. So that's the challenge of farming it. The vertical grip kind of makes this work because it only has 3 pellets naturally. The vertical grip puts it to 5 and increases its fire rate. So that is the challenge of farming this gun. You want a specific prefix, but outside that prefix, it's pretty flexible on grip in stock. You might want to be farming for different elements as well, but screw it. The Digipeak is fun. So yeah, I've gotten them from loot midgets before too, as another good farming source. So yeah, go farm up some Butchers and have fun with them because it's a damn awesome shotgun, and it is not crappy because the interfacer and conference call exist. So once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope you learned something. Comment below on any opinions you have about the Butcher, and I will see you all later. Bye.